being here talking to us, Mr. Carson, where we are about to discuss your new film, Bricked, which tackles mental illness, and you play the role of Dr. Robert Weldon. What intrigued you about taking on this role as Dr. Robert Weldon?
Well, it's something that I hadn't got the chance to do before, to play a therapist and to be in a serious role like this and to deal with a subject that we don't really talk too much about in our community. So it was all win-win for me.
So what did you do to prepare for this role?
I went to see my therapist.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I gleaned from how she talked to me and the things that she said and how her demeanor. And so I kind of used that as a template.
You went to go see your own therapist, and now you've actually played a therapist. What did you learn about yourself while playing this role?
That's a good question. What did I learn about myself? Did I learn anything about myself? That I like dramatic roles. I learned that, yeah. I learned that.
That's right. You did comedy for so long, so I guess this was a different genre and you really enjoyed that. Awesome. So what would you like the audience to take away from the film?
That it's okay to sit and have the conversation. That, especially with young people today, they deal with so many things coming at them constantly. The barrage of information and things that hit them on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, is far more than I had to do when I was growing up. So adults need to understand that their children are going through a lot of things. They deal with a lot of things. And if you talk to them, if you have conversation with them, maybe you can figure out what's going on and how you can help them. And the same thing with mental illness. If we talk about it, if we have conversations about it, then we can move forward through it.
Since this is such a, we'll say, heavy subject matter and material, and I know you have a comedy background, how much longer did it take for you to film your scenes in this film than maybe it would have been doing comedy?
Oh, this was kamikaze filming. We did this in a month, Alicia? Yeah, 21 days. So we just, so it really didn't have much time to think of just do it.
Right.
Do it. Learn it, make sure you know it, and do it. Oh, really great cast, really great group of people. The whole crew was great too. Alicia directing, producing, Yvonne as our DP, and Tracy Campbell, really great young actor. He does a really amazing job in this movie.
I would like to take just a little bit of a turn with you and discuss some of your other work. Recently, you are on Greenleaf as Reggie. Can you tell us more about that role?
Reggie is he's the husband of Carlton, who used to be the musical director for the church, and they fired him because he was married to a man, basically. And now he's coming back this season, so I'm not sure if they're going to bring his husband back, but they're definitely bringing Carlton back this year. Out of War, I played Kratos in the last, not this past game, but all the games before this. I played the character Kratos, and he is the God of War. And I do a lot of other voiceover stuff. I played Mace Windu in the Clone Wars series. I've done countless video games and commercials and stuff like that. So just really working to keep busy. And we've got a new sitcom on bounce right now. It's called Last Call. And I play a older guy named Arthur Payne.
So are you having a little conflict with that older guy?
They're having conflict with the older guy because they want to make him Sanford and Son, and well, we're not doing that. And it's a great conversation to have about aging in this country right now too, and in our community, because we're not aging the way we used to. We're more active. We're working out. We're traveling. So the whole notion of this old man that does nothing but watch TV and piddle around the house is kind of out the box right now. It's kind of out the door right now. And just working to get them to understand that, I'm 60, and 60 is the new 40. Yes, it is.
Oh, I thought 60 was 30. So
no, 60 is the new 40, baby. 60 is the new 40. So just having a different conversation and getting older people to see that, no, we can be out and we can be active, and you don't have to fall into that sitting on the couch thing. I have a great three-piece band down in Atlanta. And I've got 2 CDs out now. One is called T.C. Carson Live in Beverly Hills, and then the first one is called Truth. And that's all original music I did with Andre Simone. The third CD we're working on now, we haven't got a title for it yet, but it is a retelling of familiar music. So yeah, I'm taking tunes that people kind of know and presenting them in a way that is unexpected, hopefully. And hopefully people will get into it.
Why don't you tell us how we can keep up with you and keep up with your work that you're doing with the music, how we can buy your music, where can we find it?
Okay, all the social media platforms. Okay, here we go. It's official TC Carson on Instagram. It is TC Carson on Twitter. It is TC Carson on Facebook. Is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay. You can find my music on Amazon, Spotify, YouTube. TC Carson on YouTube as well, and there are videos on YouTube of the music.
I have to say that I am actually very honored to be sitting here speaking with you, as I was a very huge fan of Living Single, and I know that you were on there for 5 seasons. You were nominated 2 times.
Oh, it's great when you're recognized by your people. It really is. Really.
Again, it was such an honor speaking with you. Watched you growing up. Yeah. Thank you for being here.